Alright guys, here we go. This is Firestarter Day 1 Stealth on Deathwish. Just me going. And this is probably one of the coolest heists I've ever done. I think not just because I completed it stealth, just the fact that it was really fun to do. Now, don't get me wrong, it's difficult as all hell to do, but it was one of the funnest challenges that I've had in this game. It did take me, I've got to say, if you look at retries, probably, I don't know, 30, 35, but they were all over the course of maybe, I don't know, 3 hours total, maybe 2.5 hours. And most of the failures came from, I don't know, within the first 2 minutes. It really depends on the spawn of where the weapons are going to be in which garage. There's only 4 options, or 4 big hangars that it could be in, and then it takes two of those 4. So I think it's like 6 total combinations that it could be. So there was a lot of restarting. Cameras can be in funky spots, but really one thing to be careful of if you ever try this is the second that one of the guards gets alerted, meaning that they get the exclamation point, is game over. There's no shooting them after they've been alerted. They literally, the cops are on the way the second that exclamation point's there. So most of your tries are you just get caught slightly running away from something and they have got you, and then it's over with, so you're starting again. So I didn't live record this one with me doing the gameplay. I knew that it was going to take a few tries and I could not sit here and welcome you to a video and blah 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 for 30 or 40 different attempts. So I figured I would give it my full concentration and then come back and talk a little bit over it while I did it. So this is the best spawn that I found, is to have this hangar here. Actually, either, as long as you get one on this side, it's pretty good, because what it does is, I think I counted around, on one of the tries, I think I counted around 23 guards hanging out. I kind of averaged it out. There was probably 17 or 18 in the street, and then there seems to be anywhere between 3 and 5 in the hangars, depending on when and where. So total, there's probably around 25 guards on this heist. So it is pretty insane. I carry the 2 body bags, pretty much running the same build that I ran when I did Mall Crashers Stealth. The 2 body bag deployables plus 2 body bags that I'm carrying, so I've got a total of 8. And my strategy on this really is to come down this backside and just pick them off as they come. But you've got to be careful. There's this alleyway here which they will walk down, which is cool. There's no camera on there, which there can sometimes be. And then sometimes they can walk down this area where I am right now. But this is the hangar that I'm eventually going to go into. And there's a guard at the entrance to that hallway where they're going to come down. You can see I'm marking out everybody. And really what I'm doing here is looking to see the movement of these guys, kind of track where they're going. There's a couple of stationary guys in this group, so they're easy to keep track of. But some people actually walk in and outside of the hangar, and they'll walk down this way, and like I say, they'll walk down the other end. I spot this guy here. There is a nice little easy spot you can take people out, so I switched to my long-range killing machine and pop this guy right behind the car. Just wait for him to come forward a little bit and you can drop him right there and no one will see him. Took me a couple of tries to realise that there's that nice little area. No body bags. Already used the 2 that I came into the map with. You can see people coming in and out that hangar already. Those are the guys you got to be careful of. And the reason you need so many body bags is you leave a body around, then that's, again, it's instant detection and you are fooked. You are proper fooked. So it's just a matter of, you know, bagging somebody up, killing them, and here's somebody. So if I'd not have come back this way, this guy would have seen those body bags and it would have been game over. So it's I know that because it happened to me a bunch of times. So once you've got a body bag here, I didn't really want to be running back to the spawn area to throw bags every time I got one, because that would just be ridiculous. So I figured I would just find a little spot I can dump them in, but then I just have to constantly keep the guards marked and follow them down this little pathway here just in case. See, there's another guy coming here, but I think some of these guys stop at the top of the steps and naturally never make it down. one thing I did figure out is when they do get to that spot there, is that they do never come down the stairs. They just turn around and go the other way. But I don't think I knew. Oh, I think I did know it here. I think I ballsly just ran away. I'm not sure. But the idea is that you thin out both sides. So there's static guards in front of this hangar, and there'll be static guards in front of the other one. And then there'll be like a handful of guards that actually move around in front of each one. So they're the ones that we want to take out first. Those are the ones that we're going to be bagging. And I think right now I've got two wanderers left. And I spot another one going down the alleyway. So this is where we just have to run down here. Always good to get this side of the alleyway, because you've got that little piece of brick wall. And then this is where the shotgun helps. You can just blow him across to the other side. Now I could body bag this guy here, but I only saw 2 people roaming around now, so I figured I've only got one more that could potentially come down that alleyway. And I thought this guy was going to go down, but he actually goes into the hangar. So I figured I would leave that guy and do the same thing with the next one. So whoever goes down there next, I'm just going to blow away and kind of hide. Now that was a little crazy of me to do that one, but I needed for him to go. He was a static one that was not going to move, and all the other people around were statics looking the other way, so I figured I could just blow him over that hedge and no one would see it, so that wasn't a problem. So now we're up to, well, now we've 5 body bags, and we'll take, oh no, it's only 4 body bags, that's not it. Okay, I do have some sped up pieces in this, because it does get a little repetitive just trying to watch this alleyway, because this guy never moves, but it's really who comes down that way. Now, one big thing about me doing this is I don't get all bags. I obviously get enough to complete day 1. You need 8 to complete. I think I end up getting 9. It is complete stealth. No one gets alerted. It's a fucking great feeling though when you actually clear out enough people to be able to go inside the hangar. And you've pretty much got free reign once you're inside. But yeah, I do get lucky in the fact that, well, I think, yeah, spot the guys coming down here. I do get lucky in the fact that all the 8 that I need is actually in one hangar. And that is, that's really surprising, because when you play this on Deathwish, it's very rare that you can just get 8 out of one hangar. I actually get 9 out of this one hangar. And at the end of the video, after I've put 9 into the van, you'll see I actually want to take a trip down to the other side just to see if it was possible to clear it all out, but then I decided against it. I wanted to complete it fully stealth. I will definitely go back and try and get all bags. I definitely want to be able to clear out the entire map for sure. And I think it's not easy, but it's definitely doable. I can definitely take it out. So now you can see I'm getting a little more confident here, because this is the first view I'm getting inside of the hangar. I've got 3 in there right now, but there's still this guy that walks around. I think I speed this part up here. Yeah, because this bit took forever. And then when he finally gets into a position or a path that I'm familiar with, I resume the video. What I do is he actually walks behind that car, so I can actually shoot him behind the car that I shot the other dude. And then we're pretty much in a... Is this it? Yeah, here he comes. We're in a good spot once this guy's gone here. So I back up a little bit. And now, because I know he's my only walker around here, I can actually just take him out once he comes a little closer. And I don't actually have to bag him up. I take a quick look to see the line of sight. And I think they spot him a little bit. There's a question mark appears. And I kind of shit my pants a little bit there. But the guy keeps walking, so I know that they can't see him. They must have saw his ankle or something, I don't know. So now we've got 3 in the hangar, or 3 or 4 in the hangar. And we've got 1 static in front of the hallway there, and 1 next to him. So now it's just a matter of how on earth do I take these 3 guys out? Do I run in there from the left side, or do I stand back here and try and pick them out? So it's just a matter now of looking into it and seeing how I can do. Because if one of the guys sees the other one dead, it's immediately over. So I've got 1 upstairs, 2 upstairs, 3 upstairs, 1 coming down. None of them can be in sight of the other one when I'm shooting, so this is just a matter of trying to see what kind of path they're on.
Hey. Shit.
And then I'll eventually decide to take the shot. But you got to take the shot, well, 3 shots pretty fast. Boom, boom, boom. And there it is. And then it's time to go into there and take a look. And basically what you're going to see here is it's sped up again. Now I've got free reign. It's just a matter of opening up the weapons. It's a matter of sticking my silent drills onto the vans. And I'm extremely lucky that I get 9 weapons out here. Completely fluked out on that one. Which I'm not going to complain. But like I say, I am going to go back in. I might not record it. I just wanted to be able to do it. I guess I could record it. I mean, it's just a matter of pressing F12 to record on my computer, so it's not really a big deal. But just to say that I got it all done, kill all guards. And what I might actually do is there's an achievement for destroying all the weapons on Deathwish. So once I've killed all the guards, I could actually just destroy all the weapons, throw them into that generator and just blow them all up and get the achievement. But one thing I did not think of is that I want to do day 2 stealth, because I've never done day 2 stealth on Firestarter. Problem with that is after this I actually just quit out because it was late in the night, early morning, and thought, you know what, I got the video I wanted, and quit out. And then today I was thinking, oh shit, how am I supposed to do day 2 stealth? Now I've got to do day 1 stealth again, because if I do day 1 loud, A, I'm going to have a team with me, and then B, I'm going to have the wrong class set up. So I'm going to have to do it again, and then day 2 I'm going to have to try and stealth day 2. So that'll be fun. I don't know if I'll carry on and stealth day 3. Day 3 is just a bank heist with a twist, with the electricity that you just turn off. It's no more difficult than the pro gold job that I recorded. So like I say, the class setup that I'm using is the exact same one, except for the guns. It's the exact same one as the mall crashers. I will, at the end of the video, I guess I'll put up some screenshots of the skill trees. I believe I'm using burglar for the perk deck, but I'm not sure. I can put the perk deck up too. I'll take some screenshots. I didn't max out everything. I think I still have a bunch of skill points. I really just wanted the body bags. I knew that was going to be one, and I knew I needed drill skills because I knew that there was going to be at least 2 drills in each hangar. So, and then the guns that I'm using, of course, always good to have a silenced kind of shotgun so you can push enemies out the way when you kill them. Always helps to, you know, to conceal out the way of cameras and stuff like that. Luckily on this run there was no camera issues, but there are a bunch of bastard cameras on this heist. So, and then my other gun is the I forget, is it the Cavity 9mm from the Golden Grin Casino DLC, and it has pretty good damage. I threw a silencer on it, and that is my long range weapon of choice. Tried looking at sniper rifles, but I'd not completed any achievements to get silencers, plus the detection sucks on them. So here we are at the end. Already put my 9 bags in, and this is where I just want to take a quick peek, a little cheeky peek down this way, and just see if it would be doable. So there's no one looking at me from my right, and I only see this one guy. I don't see any cameras on the wall there. So I think that I'm going to do it at this point. And I think about shooting this, but then I think, well, maybe it'll hear it. I'm really on tenterhooks right now because I've done what I came to do. This opens up, and at this point I kind of chicken out, because I could shoot him into that corner with my shotgun, but it could be immediately over. So I'll jump on here and just take a look, see if there's anybody, and I don't see anyone, but then I think, not worth it at all. But I am going to go back and do this and do it fully and probably go for the achievement. But that's it. Coming up now will be some screenshots of my loadout. Enjoy.